Having quickly looked at just a few of the UV mapping tools available inside Houdini, let's take a look next at how once the mapping is applied, we can export our static mesh in order to take it into Unreal. With our scene open, as I don't currently have any UVW mapping applied to this mesh, let's add some quick and dirty mapping to it from inside the graph view with the file node selected, pressing the Tab key, and searching for and adding a UV unwrap node. Let's make sure that its sides are set to 6, which will give us some simple box mapping, and then set the spacing option to 0. We can then add a second UV unwrap node, giving it the same spacing value of 0. Or we could have copied the existing one if we had wanted, in order to make sure that they were identical. And let's then give this new node an attribute name of UV2. These will be our light map UVs. We can then press the Tab key again, and this time search for and add a UV layout node, making sure that our packing will be nice and efficient by checking the correct area proportions checkbox. To make sure that our light map UVs have had some layout love, let's add a second UV layout node, this time setting its attribute to UV2 via the drop-down list. Finally, we can add either a normals node or a soften normal SOP to smooth out our mesh. And we are ready to export. To do that, we can come to the File menu, expand the Export Flyout, and choose the Filmbox FBX option. After setting a destination folder of our choice, we just then need to click the Export button, and when we import this into Unreal, we will be good to go. Although sometimes when exporting from a DCC application and moving it into Unreal, the mesh may at times come in faceted. To fix this, we can simply double-click on the static mesh actor in Unreal, and inside the LOD0 rollout, recompute the tangents. Everything after that should look just fine. Now that we know how to unwrap, create a second map channel for our light mass UVs, and export an FBX from inside the Houdini application, let's take a look next at yet another popular DCC application in the form of the open source Blender.